Try starting this with a working title. Not my nonsense from earlier. All right, Hildy, what do we got going on? Talk to me, boy. We must confront this malicious merchant at once.
If you're hot set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. And whose invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate.
Yeah, we still need to formally reject his deal anyways. And his pilot will be waiting. Alright, Godbert. What do you got for me? Take me on this journey.
Yes, here we be on our way. We'll meet Vidhul's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajaya's footsteps. I should really probably put on some pants before the meeting.
That you should, sir. You should. Whee! Oh my god, it's his private airship. Hi there. I'm part of the party of the Mandervilles, if you would let me in. Yes, and thank you. Oh, see, that man, he got dressed up. He knew what was coming. He knew he needed to be better dressed for this.
Lord Goldfoot, Lady Julian.
Or, no wait, that's not the actor they have here. And Thrush?
Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along. But desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hood,
I see. One moment, if you please. Lord Van Hood should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I should take you there directly. On my way. We'll find ourselves. The fuck?
what the fuck are those? Welcome, honored guest, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking, since you traveled all the way from Tistintulda. Pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I've been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true.
Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hood. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease the exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Pew Pew at once.
Unrivaled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Pew Pew, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes.
As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold. That was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. The vaunted warrior of light as the template for my clone army. We could conquer this and every other land in creation. I'm sorry. You want to copy me? Ooh. I refuse. Categorically and emphatically. That's, not a bad idea, actually. You know, I'm a little hard up on Gil, and I've only got my one little house. I wouldn't mind a giant mansion and all the gold. I really want to press it. I feel like this is what we would normally say, but given it's a Hildibrand questline, I feel like we have to go with that's not a bad idea. A splendid jest, my friend. Splendid and not at all indicative of suppressed megalomaniacal ambitions. Just, yes? Sure, why not? Yeah, sorry. These guys convinced me. Guess I'm not gonna help you take over the world. Of course it was. Our redoubtable Luna would never dream of accepting such a contemptible proposal. Pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lurgol's ritual of manifestation. I test what? Is that this thing that's all around your base? All was prepared long in advance for your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but cloned myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause and my godness than me? Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. You know, wouldn't be the first, thing I've beaten the shit out of. Primal. Nay, Hildibrand, against a primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within this sphere of influence. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. Alright, peace, bitches. I got this. Alright. Crazy primal. You ready for an ass whooping? Because I dish them out left and right, primals. Fancy sunset lighting. Trying to remember how to spell trial. Alright, let's see if anybody's on that wants to do it. Probably what number is correct. Fuck, it's... Really? There's only 3 of us on? Sus. Wow. Look at all these people who I missed not that long ago. If only I just started my stream. Yep, my own fault. Probably going to be going into this solo. Not the first time I've gone into something as a tank solo, though. Bring back the cat! Giving everyone a minute in case they want to try to join. Yep, I don't think anybody's joining. Alright, do me up! Send me in! But kick your ass! You're not the first cat I've faced with multiple faces. You're not the second either. She's really saying something. Why do you guys have so many heads? Ah! Send me in. Ready to cast. Take names. Maybe, if the healer accepts. Manusa Sora.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed?
Actually, gives you a lot of room to work with.
The frail shall fall.
Good luck, little tank man. You got this. That really didn't do that much damage.
You've not time to blink.
They're big circles.
Tremble before the might of the Manusha. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
What do I need to do?
Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson.
It doesn't seem
The
to be
weak
that
shall perish. Hear the gleaming edge. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
damage. That's fine.
Behold the sixfold blade.
2, 3. Okay, so it just doesn't circle, just shut it off it.
Fury be my strength.
I'm gonna assume I need to be opposite.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Nothing too insane during this battle.
The spirit of
So many
battle
Lollapalooza in
awakens.
this team.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Feel unusually tall.
Show me your steel. Hear the gleaming edge.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sharp is the lesson.
I should really start remembering these names of the attack moves so I know which one is which. That or recognizing what pattern the thing is standing in and where it's going.
Behold the sixfold blade.
This goes on the surface again. What? I'm clearly on the other side of that.
The face of battle is ever changing.
That's
Joyful is your downfall. I will scatter your bones.
Alright, that second one, the pattern was not a circle. I should have paid more attention. I did
Will you
so
dodge
terrible.
or will you bleed?
I don't know why Malala felt decided to stand next to me for that. Weird choice. Weird choice. Unless you like getting hurt. That's a thing.
You've not time to blink. Show me your steel. The frail shall fall.
I'll give it to you. Since you stayed, you get the commendation. And now we continue the story. It's too bad. I totally would have joined him in conquering the world. A good show, Luna. 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. I mean, that's pretty much my job at this point. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Van Hoon's wrongdoings. The divine Asura defeated! Turn the wheel! We flee for now! Who is flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel Master Pew Pew? No, it did not. It's my friendship. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I'm so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dual-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, no, they're not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. Fuck! We gotta stop the starship! No, the ship's reactor core's been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity! Pure calculations. Think, damn it, think! To stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship. But I can conceive of no logical solution. Throw the man! Inspector Brandyhide, you must employ my father's mighty moves and throw me to the vessel. I, too, have calculated that Lord Goldberg's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw. And I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me. Skyward as only a Manderville can. You missed! Oh, I lost my grip. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift and posture should generate enough lift and personal motion to... Yes, I can still make it. Sir, I thought you were supposed to know everything about the ship. Wasn't it put in your copied brain? 'Tis too late. The reactor's going critical. There is only one way to save the day. Goodbye, Mr. Brandyhead. Inspector Brandyhill. Our brief time together was more than any detective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Is this case closed for Inspector Brandahill? Well, oh well, let's move on. Nay, my loyal assistant, as a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandahild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. I sure hope not. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma beams. Even at the cost of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There is not to forgive. With his blocky construction, Inspector Brandahild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Pew Pew, you're a friend of ours. What are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? It's a lot. It's a lot is what it is. Don't you dare burn me. Our home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you called the final days. We only survived because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had henceforth served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, we were prepared to claim a new home by force. Yeah, you guys would have lost. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet, lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos. I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest of you already know, having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with your generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there's nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask to live here on your star?
Fuck it, we've already got aliens living here, why not? Well, of course you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel.
Oh no, Inspector, not again! Wait for me!
Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildibrand.
At last, we needn't worry if the ship crashes. Not with the impervious Mandervillian on board.
Ah, funny you should mention that. Well, upon reviewing the Mandervillian family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name on to an adopted child several generations ago.
Are you saying your son and you are not direct descendants of Hildibrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? How do you explain your unnatural sturdiness?
Well, when it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbinding conviction within one's heart. Though Goldbrand's bloodline be broken, House Mandeville shall live on through us.
The Pegaglug boy can't swallow that explanation. I also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy tapped into the cosmic essence.
If that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Every thing appears to be under control here, so let us return to the city, shall we? Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire.
I lost his accent somewhere in there. I'll get it back someday. Alright, sir. Are you done with your news story about aliens? Are you good and over with it? Oh, nope.
Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Pew Pew on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Gerald of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the high crucible. And with that, I bid you a good day.
Thank y'all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad be back for more cases before you know it. Alright, what about you two nonsense lovers? You've gone above and beyond for us, Luna, so I'd like you to have the one replica starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or such technologies on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say farewells. Thank you for everything. We were fortunate indeed to have met you. Goodbye, you little alien nonsense dudes. It seems Pew wasn't planning an invasion after all, and tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to the investigation. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Yeah, I didn't give a shit about you, but the other guys, I knew them from before, so whatever. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. When my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. This world yet harbors its share of strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildibrand's impossible physiology. Not an alien, then mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, a descendant of some gruesome biological experiment? I mean, we're all the descendants of a hyper-advanced civilization of the past. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job. Yeah, look, bud, good for you. Have fun with that. I'm gonna go make a weapon. Well, I'm not gonna go make it. I'm just gonna be there to look pretty and give supply. I'm gonna go bankroll a weapon. Next time on the Hildibrand Adventures. True source of strength and will remain. None I met folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentleman family, the good house Mandeville. True inspector is born right from the heart. La 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 dee dee da. I like how they gave up on words and just went with la ti ta da tra la la di la li la li la di da cha la 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 li la di da. Okay. Hildibrand will return? Yeah, I'm sure he will. Man always returns. Oh? But you're never gonna get her. This guy who was trying to win Natsu's heart? Because it's not happening. Oh no! Huh. Well, I'm sure that's nothing we need to worry about. So blocky. Watch, he has like one of the robot heads on his head now. That'd be funny. Oh, nope. He's perfectly fine. Very disappointing. I wish this man, I thought he was gonna die. Well, that quest line is done. The inventory, I think that's... Oh my god, I forgot how full my inventory is. I should clean that at some point. Well, let's go make a weapon. Hello there, I would like to proceed with making weapon. Oh, there's 2 quests. Weapon first. We'll go after that guy in a minute. Where nothing. Please note that upon completing the quest, resignation, you will receive the Mandeville weapon for Paladin. It is very changed to the desired job before speaking with Carol. Paladin! Alright, Geralt, what do we got going on?
Your Goldburst finally figured out how to perfect his alien weaponry. Out bleeding time, eh? We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin. At long last, Luna, the end of our arduous yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight.
And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here. I don't even know what accent to give her at this point. That's why I'm here. Beautiful wife and doting mother. This concerned senior partner of Mandeville and Mandeville. Companies footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials, expert assistance, not to mention the rent we're paying for the high crucible facilities. Even if it's the final stages of the process, it's only one Mandeville weapon. But of how sodding many? Our side business in replica weapons ain't exactly blooming neither. So I reckon I need to come to engage the value of continuing this venture with me own 2 eyes.
So, let's us off our full cooperation to my business partner as she oversees proceedings. As I saw it, seems his lordship lost his composure. What happened, Goldberg?
Weren't you just telling me how your ridiculous wealth made you free to craft whatever you please?
I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Geralt. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the main expenditures Lady Jillian will be scrutinizing. But let us move on to the topic of arrangement augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key perfected weaponry lies in the application of perfect oil as a substance known as Ultramandeville. This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity. Again with the creepy oils. And as one might have predicted, the Ultramandeville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare metallic material, cosmic crystallite, is called. When it came to the method of extracting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conspicuously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Pew Pew. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. I must say, 'tis a rather unorthodox process, and one I cannot complete alone. I shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present.
For water.
I don't like the sound of that. Whatever froth ship nonsense you're meddling it to, foist upon us this time. Nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All should be explained in due course. We can begin. We must tend to the tedious chore of producing crafting materials. Luna, if you would, pray acquire the crystal through our usual lonesome hover event. We shall require 3 godly chunks. One for the oil's main ingredient and the others to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced Mandevillian techniques will not only enhance your armament's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our task.
Alright, spend tombstones, get more stuff. Got it. The hammering continues. Ultimate chunk of cosmic crystalline can be obtained from the yada yada. Fun stuff. Okay, where's the merchant's over here, right? The one right across. Not you. You! Hi, yes. If you would please, I need cosmic crystalline. Yeah, I need a solid 3 of those. Beautiful. Thank you. Peace, bitch. I'm out. Hold up. Just thought of something. I have... That works. Had to make sure I had another sword and shield on me. Otherwise, I couldn't... I hate that it needs the sword and shield, because it means I have to take them off, but I can't take them off half the time. Alright, sir. Oi, let's have a look at them shiny rocks. Here you go. Fuck, is my inventory empty? Yeah, I got 2 slots. Oh, cool. What? He's going to do the trick. I'll grab his lordship and we can get to work.
Thank you for your untiring efforts. These acquisitions are most demanding, I know, but we could not proceed without them. Crystallite of this type is said to have mystical properties. Its every mote infused with aether from its journey across the cosmos. We will use Hildibrand's techniques to harness and condense that cosmic energy that we may extract a single concentrated drop. This precious liquid is the heart and soul of the Ultra Mandavillian coating.
Oh, well, that's all bloody fascinating and all. But were you explaining the Goldstone technique already? You mean to have us fighting this time? Meditating?
Dancing, my good man. We shall perform the traditional dance of House Mandeville together. In his search for a viable method, Hildibrand failed to extract the crystal's aether, essence, immutable items. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contacted a friend on a far-off star to ask for advice. Thus did he learn the theory of compressing the crystalline stored energies by bombarding it with specific etheric waveform, much like squeezing a lemon. An inspired Hildibrand then returned to work, where he experimented with generating waveforms through physical movement. One particular choreography provided the perfect resonance, and lo, the trademark Mandavillian undulations were born. Oh, and as it so happens, the far-off star in question was the home world of our own Master Pew Pew. It was his keen eye that recognized the familiar resonating properties of our gentlemanly dance, and allowed us to rediscover the extraction process.
Alright, dress it up in your fancy words all you want. I ain't swallowing this ridiculous shite. Think you can extract mineral essence with your daft dancing? Ha! Count me out. Well, I've come strictly observational role, so no dancing for me neither.
If you both so wish, we shall perform the extraction without you. As for you, Luna, your role shall be most crucial. I should like you to hold the crystal and catch the quintessence as it falls.
Motherfucker, why do I have to have that job? You son of a bitch. You just wanted to force me to dance, didn't you? Or am I gonna be the only one not dancing? You see, Oh, the chocobo shite.
The dance lacks sufficient intensity.
For the love of fine. Why not? Who's supposed to join them? Oh! Someone should have given me a bottle to catch this drop of essence shit in. Oh.
It's bloody magical.
Yeah, look, buddy, this stuff happens all the time.
The resonance is still not strong enough.
What the fuck are we all watching? It's like stupid. Pride time. I just. Oh my god, where did I pull that out of? Oh fuck! Where did I get this test tube? I don't even want to know where I was hiding that.
Huzzah! Our combined performance did the trick. Master Geralt and I will take it from here. Let us prepare a vial of Ultra Mandavillion and proceed with the final augmentation.
Alright, you're about to witness the peak of craftsmanship.
Now we've applied the Ultra Mandavillion coating, as with the prior stage, the final composition of the oil's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's properties. I shall need you to take a moment and consider well which qualities you value most in your weaponry.
Fuck. Is there a guide on best attributes? Alright, FF 6.5 weapon attribute guide, yada yada. This is the worst patch ever? I don't know that it is the worst patch ever. Alright, I don't know, I use crit and tenacity for warrior. So much crit! I don't know what any of the skills are for. Time, do you have any suggestions? Or Fresh, do you have any suggestions? Or for crit termination? Fuck it. I'll have
Are you certain? Then so it shall be. Behold, Luna, the work is done. Perfected the art of delicate artisan. The Mandevilius Falcon and the Mandevilius Heart Shield. The beauteous, tangible reward for all our toil and sacrifice.
You could redo attributes if you messed up. Yeah. Woo, thank you, Timed. This has got to be the easiest relic weapons, though, that we've ever worked on. The only hard part is for people like Keiwu, who have never done the Hildibrand questline and have to do, like, 60 quests to get to this point.
It's a grand sight, alright. Fighting moments, drinking with booze, and dancing with jigs. Is an old bloody way of forging a weapon. But you can't argue with the end result. There is, in fact, one other favorable consequence to finishing our project. My family's relic contains what appears to be a locked recording, and if what Master Pew Pew tells me is correct, our completed Mandeville weaponry should serve as the key to open it. Shall we give it a try?
Fuck it, yeah, let's hear another recording. Woo! A saga ends.
Excellent. Would seem the relic has responded to your armament. Let us commence the viewing. If you're watching this recording, then I must assume you have successfully brought the Mandavillian weapon to its completed state. Allow me, then, to share some of the philosophy that went into weaponry's creation. As I explained in my previous story, the many words upon which we Mandavillians reside were laid to waste by an inexplicable catastrophe. The final days, one must imagine. Peace reigns upon this star for now, but we can never know when what manner of chaos might threaten the tranquil lie. Thus did we endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exasperate the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, thus possessed of both material excellence and unyielding moral fortitude, has failed. I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works.
Explains how you lost the originals, eh?
Well, in the hopes that deserving hero one day emerges, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. Well, by necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily obtained. The fact that you are watching this proves you had the wisdom to pierce my elaborate obfuscations, and the discipline to reenact the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I had faith in your judgment. Do what is just, and entrust the Mandeville weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace.
Oh, I do not know that I'm the right person for this. I don't know if you guys were here for it earlier when I said, you know, that's not a bad idea, to conquering the world with 1,000 clones of myself.
How gratifying knowing that my motives were aligned with those of my ancestor. 'Twas my own experience of the final days which moved me to recreate the Mandavillian weapons and put them in a heroic hand such as yours. And 'tis more gratifying still that we should succeed in the task which Hildibrand himself set for his descendants. I thank you all for your valuable contributions.
I'll admit, it was a bit of a shock that he was crafting alien designs. But yeah, I had the right smith for the job. You know your job isn't over yet. There are still many weapon variants we have left to reforge. Oh no, don't get your bloody small clothes in a twist. Stick around until the last blow is hammered.
For the extraction of the Ultra Mandavillian essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of the High Crucible's alchemist. It matters not who performs the dance as long as they do so with a gentlemanly perfection and aplomb.
Clear to me now that the Mandavillian weapons are more than just a pet project, an investment in the future of our world. Got my permission to keep them on the books as official Mandavillian and Mandavillian enterprise.
That's a relief. It would be difficult to cover these expenses with my weekly entertainment budget. With that settled, we can continue as before. Our most excellent House Mandervillian artisan shall handle requests to perfect other weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, our resident expert alchemist will assist with adjusting weapons' properties, assuming you supply the requisite crystallite, of course. All in all, this has been a most satisfying experience. My thanks again, and I look forward to our next mutual beneficial encounter.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do Heaven on High tomorrow. Woo! We did it! Bird. Owl. Take that. This. There we go. Here's that updated. Woo! It's your time. Oh! Time! Hi. Nice and glowy weapons. Alright, where's the glowy axe? You know you got it. There it is. Ah. The one tank I never play. It kind of reminds me, the look that you get off of these, it reminds me of it reminds me of the look of the armor in Horizon. That's what I'm thinking of. Horizon Zero Dawn. The armor on it has this like holographic octagon look to it. I mean, the Manderville dance isn't bad. I'm more of a Manderville mambo kind of person, though. For my mambo. Already got 2 of the weapons. Nice. I can't remember. Have they taken off the cap for gathering the currency? Nope, there's still a weakness. Oh, okay, no, but the ones that it uses is the one that's uncapped. Okay. That's... Alright. What are the other weapons you know? Hold on. I know there's a couple of them. Battle stance. Well, actually a lot of them. Victory. I will say, I feel like they gave the paladin an extra large sword this time around. so I can go back and buy all of the ones that I already made. That's nice. Alright. What's this guy's quest, though? Twice he got a side quest. Plus Manderville Alchemist can readjust your Manderville weaponry attributes. Yada. Okay, so that's just a pop-up so he can... So I get the pop-up to go away. I can't get the pop-up to go away. I hate it. I hate that there's a pop-up that I can't get to go away. It's gonna infuriate me. Alright. Next thing I need to work on. We have to go see about a grand adventure. We're making a friendship bracelet for Tataru. I don't know what's going to be next on the list for Tataru's grand adventure, but I assume it's up here. Hi, yes, you. What are we doing next? Luna, I have wonderful news. Thanks to your tireless deliveries, we're now overwhelmed with orders. Mr. Taru's plan was a success. Another shipment sent. I don't think I've ever packed so many parcels in my life. Am I supposed to recognize this person? Fuck, I don't recognize him at all. I don't believe we've met, have we? Fuck, sorry, buddy, I don't remember you. My apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Asadahad. Like so many Haitian refugees, I left my home in Palkistan to come to Charlian during the final days. You saved my life more than once. Look, buddy, I saved literally everyone on the goddamn planet's life at this point. I don't remember all of you. I've been working at the Taru's boutique with Majdan and Bashura, albeit behind the scenes. It's rare that I have the occasion to visit the storefront. Unfortunate side effect of the constant demands on all our staff. Though, I think we would all agree that the hustle and bustle is for the best.
Don't you wonder what we'll do once the samples have served their purpose? Our equipment is crafted to last, which is wonderful, of course, but also means that our customers will not like to require replacements for some time. Therefore, if we're not constantly receiving new customers, good fortune will eventually sour, no?
That's what new designs are for, sir. It's not about how long they last, it's about getting the new fashion out there. That way they have to keep buying. It's a status symbol. Doesn't matter if it's last, they'll keep buying it anyways. Mistress Tataru isn't so foolish as to have not anticipated such things. I'm sure she's already coming up with new and exciting products to offer our existing clients. Exactly. New and exciting fashions. Actually, I had an idea of my own. For a new product, I mean. Well, what is it? In fact, I presented it to Mistress Tataru just the other day. A new uniform to outfit the uh, academics and their researchers of Charlian. This better be good.
Oh, how enterprising. And, what did she say?
Well, she seemed hesitant, which I could only interpret as reluctant to hurt my feelings with explicit rejection. But then she told me to look into it further and draft a formal proposal for review. That's wonderful, Majaya, whatever.
When she said look into it further, did she mean for you to conduct some manner of market survey of the academics and researchers?
Just so, but, well, some are involved in such sensitive work that simply approaching them's out of the question. Which is to say, my petition to enter the Labyrinthos was denied. Instead, I decided to try the Studium. A secretarial marmot was only too happy to schedule a meeting with the academic representative. But now that it's come down to it, I'm feeling ill with nerves. We're on Mistress Tataru's behalf, it would be different, but this was my initiative, my idea. I'd offer to accompany you, but you have to mind the counter. Perhaps you could offer Magena your support?
Fuck it, I've got nothing else to do right now. We gotta finish this friendship bracelet that we've been building.
Thank you.
Can I come as well? I'd like to start thinking of what supplies we'll need for our artisans once your plan is approved.
Of course. Very well then. The Studium we go.
Don't worry, I could sneak you into Labyrinthos. I've snuck through there before. After we get through the Studium, I'll just turn you into a frog. We'll be in there in no time.
You know what? The people in the Studium, they gotta love me by now. I've done literally all their quests. I know, like, at least 10 of these people. This building might well be a temple for how satire it feels. I'm glad I have your company. I have no idea what that word is or what it meant. I just guessed at the pronunciation. So bad. Alright. I was told, well, Alpho would be meeting us here. I'm sure they'll be along shortly. Hello, representatives from Taru's Boutique, I presume? Oh, Nuna. What a pleasant surprise. Though I suppose your presence should merit no shock at all, given the breadth of your generosity. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name's Magellan, and I am ever so obliged to you for making the time to speak with us. Will Alpha at your service. And there's no need to stand on ceremony, I assure you. Most of our academics are far more concerned with their research than pleasantries. Admittedly, they're to their detriment at times. Anyway, how may I help you this morning? We got new outfits we want you to try. And hopefully purchase. Uniform for our academics and researchers, you say? Well, I myself am ill-equipped to offer an authoritative opinion on the matter, so permit me to arrange some meetings with faculty representatives. please make yourselves comfortable in the auditorium while I go and summon a few of our more, personable personnel. None of your personnel are personable. They're all a bunch of fucking study freaks. I've met them all. They all get stuck up in whatever they're researching. You again, ma'am. Well, the faculty in the archaeology, we spend much of our time traipsing about ancient ruins, which often ends up in ruin on our clothes, if you'll pardon the pun. An outfit durable enough to handle extended use would be welcome. It would need to be lightweight and breathable as well. Equatorial deserts can be most taxing. But then again, you'll be surprised just how many relics are hidden at the bottom of lakes. And northern waters can get quite chilly. As it stands, my colleagues and I throw on any old thing for our field work. Whatever we have on hand is suitable for the conditions, with the understanding it might need to be disposed of afterwards. Old Boric works his fingers bare to the bone as it is. If Professor Namo caught me shopping for fancy clothes instead of interns, oh, he'd be the one dressing me down. Misplaced priorities. Never mind the tight budget. None of this is what you were hoping to hear, I realize. No, thank you for the candor. It's true, new kit can be rather expensive. We must ensure our prices stay affordable.
The ideal outfit for astronomers. Wait, Germa mentioned something about fashion recently. When we were stargazing, what was it? It is not the clothes that make the man, Jude, but the man that makes the clothes. It's very lovely and poetic, but I'm at the foggiest what that means.
I would never take fashion advice from this man. This man barely knows how to make friends.
Well, I suppose we astronomers often conduct our celestial observations from locales remote and subsequently chilly. You know, the mountaintops and the like. So, something warm?
Warm is truly their only requirement, and I think it's safe to say that this is the opposite of the untapped market niche. Or the faculty medicine has strict requirements for dress on account of hygienic regulations. Fabrics that are resistant to stains and possess antibiotic-full properties are a must, for example. Additionally, we students of natural sciences must vigorously dart about the kitchen, so dressing for comfort is nearly essential as cleanliness. And if it were fashionable enough to perhaps inspire others to follow in our footsteps, all the better. Indeed, its essential ingredient, like the perfect loaf of Mavirian bread, the ideal outfit should not only embody practicality, but leave it all who behold it with a feeling of aesthetic satiety. Oh, we require no such clothing in the Faculty of Anthropology, for we make all that we require right here. Rather, Professor Tankin prefers to do so, that he may better understand how necessity begets innovation. I can't say I completely agree with the logic, though. I suppose I've grown to appreciate his sense of aesthetics, now that the professor and I are... But that has little bearing on your project. Not long ago, an outfit that Almora's Aether sickness might have been my answer. However, thanks to the faculty's medicine's miraculous, if experimental treatment, I no longer have such need. What's more, I don't know if I could bear to don anything but this professorial gown. At least for now, I worked so hard to earn it. You know, I was kind of hoping if you've done all of their quest lines that you would get dialogue specific to you. Actually, I kind of wonder if you do get dialogue specific to you, because she wouldn't have said that she and the other guy were together if you hadn't done their quest line. The one guy probably wouldn't be friends with his other friend because and be stargazing together. The one person wouldn't have finished their loaf because we were still working on that. Okay, maybe it is different. I don't know. We can find out. All we have to do is check the never-ending tale. It'll tell us if there's a check mark for differences in completing versus not completing stuff. Well, how'd it go? I don't know, to be honest. Everyone has such different preferences that I'm not sure if it's even possible to satisfy them all. A fair concern. The Studium's faculties are filled with opinionated individuals, each with their own peculiarities. Additionally, our academics spend much of their time engaged in fieldwork as opposed to seminars, which further complicates stipulations of grants. In other work, we have our work cut out for us, folks. All right, put your heads together. We'll think of something. Indeed, it's naive to assume that one type of uniform could account for the needs of all academics. Well, we'd best return to the boutique. Thank you for your assistance. I truly thought I had a good idea. Well, it's not a bad idea. I doubt Mr. Stotaru knows it's folly, but let me research it regardless, that I might research the conclusion on my own. No, you dingus. This just means we gotta come up with multiple outfits and convince them to buy all of them. She meant well, I'm sure. See how the hardships make you strong. I mean, that's an important phrase to you, isn't it? Indeed it is. It comes from the teachers bestowed upon us by the old gods. Many Henish held fast to those words and their wisdom during the final days, so as not to give in to despair. When we call upon the divinities, it's not to beg for salvation, but for guidance. As long as we live by their teachings, there's no hardship we can't overcome. That's the core of the tenet of Panish faith. that has seen us through much adversity since the founding of our nation. As you say, Hashad, yet until you did, it didn't occur to me to consider how they might apply to my personal struggle. Coming to Charlian and working with Mistress Tataru at the boutique, I'd met so many peoples from all sorts of cultures, trying so hard to accommodate their wants and needs. My own heritage has become an afterthought. No shame in dedicating yourself to your work. As we all have our limits, compromise and sacrifice are inevitable. May surprise you, but once I aspired to become a steward. To look back on it now, it feels fanciful. Strange that we so easily let our dreams be cast aside by circumstance. Swore nothing would stand between me and my chosen path, yet here I am. I know the divinities will guide us wheresoever we go, but what if we stray too far? Would I be a fool to suggest that perhaps we should return to Thavnir? But Mistress Tataru's done so much for us. We can't simply leave the boutique on a moment's notice. Maybe not, but of our family and friends. One thing for us to send money and well wishes, but better if we cannot do more if we were there helping to rebuild. We haven't been back to the village since the final days. And if we're already forgetting our old lives, I don't know. Just think. Mistress Tataru should know how we feel is all. Alright, you guys running away? You're leaving Tataru stand alone? Shreya says Mistress Tataru should be stopping by soon. When I asked how she felt about returning to Thavnir, she said she needed time to consider. My part at least, I think consulting with Mistress Tataru will put my mind at ease. Taru. My, what busy counter we have today. Assad, it's good to see you out from behind your usual shipping crates. Yes, I thought I'd come help Madrea with her research. We've just returned from interviewing the academics of the studium. About that, Mistress Tataru? I think I might want to go home. Well, fuck it, take a vacation, kid. Suffice it to say, the requirements were all radically different. I know I said a uniform for researchers and academics, but I'm afraid I may have deeply underestimated the feasibility of such a project. And that's perfectly alright. The important thing is to learn from what you discover so you can retain and apply that knowledge as you continue on your entrepreneurial journey. The right idea for a new product will find us when it's ready. In the meantime, with more samples in need of delivery, and seeing as Luna's very conveniently standing within my line of sight...
A thousand pardons, Mistress Tataru, but before you continue, I wish to speak with you about a personal matter. You have shown us incredible charity, which
makes all this all the more difficult to ask, but I wonder if I should return home to Thavni. Monkey Man! Hi! Welcome! Please do not mistake this as a dissatisfaction with our arrangement. If anything, I've grown so accustomed to life in Charlie, and after here I've begun to forget myself, my dreams, my faith, the person I used to be before I came here. Not only that, in spite of my regular remittances, I worry that our village struggles to rebuild after the final days, while I live happily removed from the burden I ought to share more of. I'm so small. That's her so small, and that's Tataru. It feels so disingenuous to both my home and many kindnesses you continue to show us. Well, now I'm so confused. Who were you talking about? I assumed you were talking about her. Be very small. I see. And do you both feel the same? I've been so devoted to my work, I haven't given much thought to returning until Hassan mentioned it, but to claim that I'm not worried about the village would be a lie. Well, I'm of a similar mind, Majaya. I must nevertheless remain here. Among other reasons, there's a project I'm resolved to complete. Friendship bracelet. Well, I'd be very sorry to see any of you go, but if remaining here causes you grief, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. Which is why I've decided that our next set of samples shall be delivered to Palka's stand. Furthermore, I ask that those who wish to visit accompany Luna on her errand. See how your village fares, and no doubt the best thing for you both right now will help you understand your feelings, after which we may proceed however you desire. Motherfucker, stop giving me chores, Tataru! Oh, and should your colleagues require it, I'm sure you can be relied upon to dispense the perfect advice. Motherfucker, I am not a camp counselor! I am not their therapist! I'm the goddamn warrior of light! I beat people up, that's it! And hi, Ashtad. Give everyone my regards. What the hell? Well, that's settled then. I'll begin preparing the samples at once. Allow me to assist. Definitely not a rapist. I said therapist. God damn it. Therapist. I don't know what you were hearing, Monkey Man. That's too much. No matter what happens, we must finish Tataru's necklace. Oh, friendship necklace. Why did I think bracelet? Are we ready to proceed with the restoration, do you think? You say we have enough additional materials thanks to Luna's dedication. As for the work itself, I thought we could entrust it to the lapidary mistress Tataru once apprenticed with. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could do it. Always on the cutting edge. So eager to contribute. Fear not, I have an especially important job for you later. If you'll pardon the mystery now. Well, let's have the necklace in Vashor's capable. We'll leave the necklace in Vashor's capable hands and journey to join Hishtad in Scholar's Harbor. Ooh. To the harbor! These guys know I'm perfectly capable of restoring that necklace, right? Literally a perfect crafts person. So much crafting. Harbor. What happens after Final Fantasy Online? Well, once we're caught up with the 6.55 stuff, I'm gonna pick another game that I want to finish. Thursdays are gonna continue to be Throwback Thursdays, so we're gonna continue for now Legend of the Dragoon. It'll probably be a little while till we beat that, so put that on the back burner. And then I'm thinking of what the game. I was thinking there's a couple of games that I need to finish. Maybe, I don't know how much other people will care for it, but I'm probably gonna do Fire Emblem. Just because I haven't finished Fire Emblem. And I really should finish the newest one. It's that when we get what? And didn't like it 2 times. But yeah, there's a couple of games out there I want to finish. I want to finish Fire Emblem, the newest one. It's not that I didn't like it, it's that I got distracted at some point. Now I'm so far away. I get distracted when I play Fire Emblem games, and I start leveling like every character to max. Like when they give me the option to like just cheese level people and like side battles, I'll sit there for hours grinding it out till I get people all to max. And I gotta stop it. It's too much. Just one thing I liked about the early Fire Emblem games, where you couldn't really do that because people died too easily. You couldn't reload saves as easily. It was very convenient to force you forward in the game. Alright.
I remember when we first set foot upon these docks. After the long, exhausted journey through the frozen waste, after surviving those horrid beasts, Mistress Taru was a warm beacon of light. Working at the boutique has helped us rebuild our lives, but I'll never forget that feeling of powerlessness. I've stayed in Polka's stand and tried to defend my people. Was I a coward to flee? Is it a betrayal to my home, and to myself to remain here? I can't stop thinking in circles. Anyway, I'm glad for this opportunity to better understand where my art truly lies.
All will be well, I'm sure. But we must be off, lest we miss our connecting flight. Motherfucker, I thought we're taking a boat. What do you mean, miss our connecting flight? What? Oh, fuck are you talking about? There's no airship port here. In fact, if you guys had some good magical powers to you, we could just teleport there. As it stands, I'm the only one with the ability to do that kind of teleportation. Ah. Back in their familiar clothes. We're back. We're truly back in Thadmere. Was Brazeton always this grand? Can't believe we lived so close yet so rarely made the trip.
You remember how it was? The village duties always kept us all too busy for travel. Defending pilgrims was tiring enough for the stewards, even before the final days. How many temple
roads are still traversable. Well, even those in Razatan struggle to travel for warship. Feelings of estrangement may be more common than we think. Well, since we've come all this way, would you mind terribly if Hassan and I toured the city on our own? Let's plan to meet at Pakistan and on. Alright, you two, have fun. Whatever. Need to find a teleport. Oh no, wait. We're meeting at Pakistan. The other town. Ah, little. Oh. You guys upstairs? I'm gonna stand at this destination with this guy. Oh, actually, before that, Manky Man. I finished my relic weapons. Look how cyberpunk my weapons are. They're very digital. Still need to get that shirt. It's never dropped for me when I want it to. Home at last. Yes, home. I can finally breathe again. Come, let's go find the elder. Elder Youthworth. Assad, Minthan, how wonderful to see you. I have been so worried. Tell me, how is life in Charlian? Are you being treated well? Oh, yes, Elder. Our employer, Mistress Tataru, is the kindest of business women. In fact, she arranged for us to accompany Luna on her errand here so we might enjoy some time at home. It's very good of her indeed. I'm relieved to hear you are being looked after. You are ever a guardian to our people. Thank you for seeing these children safely home. Now then, what is this errand you speak of? You know, giving out samples of people's cloth stuff. Oh, splendid! A steward shall put these to good use, you may be assured. Oh, if only we could repay your generosity with something even half as marvelous. Alas, our village is of little extravagance. Everything seems as it ever was. Indeed, the support of the Radiant Host and the funds you and others have sent, we've regained much of the peace we once knew. Thank the sisters. Still, there was something I wished to speak with you about, Elder. You are worried your heart grows distant from Thamnir, that you have wandered too far from home. But my child, it's only right that you should wander, that you should roam. Heart's connection endures, no matter where you go. You yet think us fondly enough to visit, yes? And send us what gil you can spare, do you not? Justice, but not true commitment. Should I not be here with all of you working to restore our village? There's no restoring our village, Assad. Without those we lost, Pakistan will never be what it was. We must instead do all we can to become a new village, the new future ahead of us. Although the particulars of our path are not yet clear to me. How so? Ours has yet been a settlement of stewards, as well you know, tasked with the protection and preservation of Thavnia's sacred sites. We have seen our roads shaken and temples defiled by beasts. Material is not always within our ability to protect, but everlasting is our faith, these bonds between our people and the divine. For the old teachings, we remind ourselves of life's meaning. Yet, if we wish to ensure our traditions endure for generations to come, should we not strive to do more than maintain our temples until pilgrims deign to visit? But I do not wish to tire you with an old man's musings. Surely there are other ways for ensuring our people remain connected to their heritage and faith. All we need is the right idea, something new our village could offer. Well, words seem to have inspired you. And with the worldly insights you've gained, I'm sure that any future you envision of Pakistan will be nothing short of remarkable. But there's no need to rush. Take some time, speak with others, make yourself at home. Fuck! I am not gonna have to speak with 30 people, am I? Look, I'm not a villager here. You two can go on your own and meet back up with me. I don't need to speak with everyone. God damn you, sir. How dare you make me speak with all the people? You're gonna do it, aren't you? How foolish I was to think the answer would be simple. I would come home, roll up my sleeves, and help restore our village to the way it was. I would find fulfillment. That's not all that was lost can be reclaimed. Our people face a new struggle, but perhaps discovering new ways for the village to fulfill its duty might yet help our community. Exactly. Like the elder said, surely our experiences in Charlian have given us a unique perspective. Not to mention Luna's extensive knowledge of the world. I'm sure that between the three of us we can come up with a brilliant plan to support Palkistan. Fuck you! Fuck you! How dare you drag me into your bullshit? I was here to deliver some shit and go home! God damn it, Tataru. Do you see this nonsense you've got me in? Yes, you are right. And I'm sure that hearing how everyone fares will give us insight as well. Fuck! God damn it. I swear to God, if you say I have to drag you around and we talk to people, I'm gonna lose my shit. And not a soul here will forget the hero of Pakistan. Sure, everyone will be just as eager to speak with you as us. There's also others whom I'd like to speak once we're finished here. Of course. We mustn't forget to pay our respects. Fuck! God damn it! They're following me. Hold up, I'm gonna go get some water while I bash my head. All right, I got distracted by a cat. There also appears to be a hunt train going on. Because holy crap, I just saw like, yeah, 50 different people coming. There's a goddamn hunt train right now. Look at them all. Look at them all popping in and getting off. Yeah, I even see it in the chat. Next stop, Thavnir, 1816. This is where they're going with their hunt. All right. Well, let's go talk to the people around this place that I really didn't want to do. Hi, ma'am, how can we help you?
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that beautiful equipment you delivered to the Elder. As a weaver who crafts armor for our stewards, I would love to hear more about its origins.
Yeah, it came from Mistress Taru's wonderful stand of weird shit you can buy. Congratulations, you could be our next customer.
Created in cooperations with guilds from across the world. Oh, I must have a closer look.
Motherfucker, look at them all back there! It's a goddamn horde!
The final days exposed the limitations of my skills. Traditional Thavnirian techniques alone did not suffice. I'm eager to hone my craft studying the works of foreign artisans. Although, my weaker moments, I often wonder if purchasing armor for her stewards would be the superior solution. Alas, that would require a surplus of coin, as well as available product. Is the village sustained by donations and remittances? We would be hard-pressed to afford anything so expensive, even if such supplies were to venture this deep into the jungle.
Alright, they can't afford our goods. We should get out of here. It's too bad for them. Let's move on. Hi, how is it going?
Oh, hello there. Staying for a while or just passing through?
We are just passing through. I have no intentions of staying.
Oh, recovery has been slow but steady. Though I'm concerned for those who still struggle with wounds our healers cannot cure. The final days may have passed, but the grief and trauma are not so easily overcome. Wherever, for those who must accept them as constant companions. Ours is a tightly knit community, but I worry for those in the capital and abroad. I imagine it's difficult for them to honor the old teachings as they labor far from home. So many of us fled during those dark times. Only we could bring the comforts of our community to all Hana.
Question. Alright guys, you heard her. Copy all their styles and we'll go sell them to the other Hashins, whatever you people are around the world. Because these guys are too broke here to buy their own stuff.
If it isn't Hassad Madan, accompanied by our savior no less. Welcome home, welcome home. True, we're a bit short-handed these days, but we'll manage nonetheless. Oh, there's a happiness in being reunited with the young ones. We're just happy knowing that you are walking your own path, no matter where it leads. I remember Hashad couldn't wait to become a steward when he was little. But as far as I'm concerned, sending aid from afar is just as praiseworthy as tending to the temples here. Times are changing, and those who say this cannot be another form of stewardship. A steward is supposed to village from afar. I never even considered the possibility. Seeing everyone so eager to help one another makes me more determined than ever to contribute. But before anything else, shall we go? Let's. It'll be good to visit. Bursa, then. Would we ask you to accompany us? The temple roads are perilous, and your presence would be a great comfort. Motherfucker, now I have to do defense detail. Do you know how much I charge people to defend them? You are literally getting a god killer as your defense. I could fight everything in this jungle at the same time. And be fine. Do the side dialogue? Not. Do the side dialogue? Not. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do this. Ignore the fate. Don't you guys walk into those snakes. This is fine. This is fine, guys. What do you think? Oh, I never used to give it much thought to those who walked in these roads before me. Countless pilgrims who risked their lives for faith. Aware of the dangers ahead, they pressed on. So strong was their devotion, so sacred their tradition. This perilous path you walk. So it is written, and so too our forebears must have felt when braving the jungles to reach that would become our beloved home. When I was little, I used to run. Oh my god, I don't care about when you were little. I thought you were gonna give me cool insights of the area, not fucking. I ran around here as a kid. Fuck you. Fuck both of you. Why am I helping you guys with all this? I did my job. I did my errand. So let's just ignore the crocodile. It'll be fine. He'll give up after a little while. He might get in like one more shot, but he'll give up. Don't worry. Do not worry. I can take a hit. Now, while there's nothing in the jungle that can kill me, there is something out on this platform that could probably kill me. I would not have a good time if I were solo. But if the world boss pops up, fuck it. Everybody's showing up. It's gonna be a good time. It's definitely not just gonna be me. Wait, what the fuck? Where are we going, by the way? What? Fuck! Oh, I was going to the wrong spot anyways. I forgot I still have this icon on. I meant to go to this icon. Ah. All right. Nobody wanted to tell me I'm going the complete wrong direction? Guys, you could have told me. You know, Skull, you're going the wrong way. It's a part of the experience. Look, me getting lost is not a part of the experience. All right, what are you guys doing here? We got some praying going on to the temple. It's been a while. Yes, but we made it. I'm home, mother, father. here at Perusa, we may continue with the spirits of the departed. We may commune with the spirits of the departed. Neither Majdaya's nor my parents survived the final days. I told them about how you saved us and that we're doing well. I know they will rest easy for it. Good for you guys to hear. I'm gonna be honest, your parents are definitely not here. Their souls are back in the live stream being reincarnated elsewhere. How this all works, you dingbats. May the next time we visit be to deliver glad tidings from Pakistan. Though I was relieved to find the village in better state than I had feared, seems there are still issues we might help address. Finding a steady source of income, for instance, so the stewards can properly be outfitted without overwhelming our weaver. I was also troubled to hear those who continue to struggle without support of the local community. There must be some way to provide respite. Yes, indeed. The question is what? Do you have any thoughts? What part of I'm not the therapist didn't you guys get? WWTO. TD. What would Tataru do? Underestimate the power of partnership. Expand your horizons. Think big. You know what? What would Tataru do? WWTD. Think on it, guys. Build a business. Well, Mistress Tataru has always put great store by collaboration and partnerships. So, what if Pakistan were to enter into a partnership? Perhaps with the boutique itself? I think you're onto something. If the boutique sold wares the village produced, for instance, our people would have a reliable revenue stream. But what can Pakistan offer, and to whom? How about amulets and talismans? Or images of the deities? Something simple created with love of our homeland and our faith, so no one forgets or feels forgotten. I like that. Our temples were created in remembrance of our ancestors and divine teachings, but reminders needn't only take the form of great works. Small keepsakes may be just what our sacred brethren needed to reassure themselves that they are still members of the community. This could be the answer we're looking for. Wait to tell Mistress Tataru. Rather, I can't wait for you to tell Mistress Tataru. Estrella, it was your idea after all. A team effort, let us say. I certainly couldn't have come up with it without you and Luna. You guys could definitely have come up with this without me. I did not need to be here. If our proposal is approved, Mr. Tataru will no doubt need assistance in Charlian. I'm ready and willing to provide it. But what of you, Shtayan? What will you do? I too will return to the boutique. One day I'll come home to stay, but for now I wish to do all my power to help our village. I'm relieved to hear you say so. Let's go consult the elder about our plan.
All right, Elder. These two want to enter in a partnership between you and the boutique. I don't know why I'm even here to tell you this, because it's literally between you, them, and Tataru. I am none of those parties. I'm just the side person. I don't know why I have to tell you.
I hear you were kind enough to escort the children to Borsora. Again, you have my gratitude. Are your feelings any clearer for it? I think so. Manstaya and I talked it over, and we believe we've struck upon a new way the village might support our people. Tangible mementos of our faith. An interesting proposition. Many here will be glad to create such reminders. I expect those unable to perform strenuous labor will be especially grateful for an opportunity to contribute to the prosperity of our village. But to say nothing of the opinions of the additional funds would provide. But most importantly, we would be able to help those who have chosen to live apart from us feel that much more connected to their community and their faith. So proud of you two for discovering such an innovative way to do so.
It would likely mean Histaya and I will stay in Charlian for the foreseeable future.
Then take with you the knowledge that no matter where your journey takes you, our hearts will always be as one. May the sisters guide you.
We'll come back again, I promise. In the meantime, we shall see our plan to fruition. I will send word once we've determined the particulars.
Right then, Charlian awaits.
Swear to God, I'm not taking the boat with you guys again. I'm teleporting there. All right. Finish up this quest line.
Luna, the necklace is back from the lapidary. He had nothing but fond memories of Mistress Tataru and was eager to pour his everything into the restoration. The result is magnificent.
I could have done better.
The original sapphire accented with black pearl from the ruby sea and the rose shell of Werlet, united by a length of mache leather, a singular necklace symbolizing Mistress Tataru's past and present.
By the sisters, what a remarkable gift!
However, it wants for a finishing touch. Preferably by your hand. And, after hearing about your visit to Pakistan, I know just the thing. In short, we'll be proposing a new line of products to help our people feel closer to their roots, yes? So in honor of Mistress Tataru's roots, we'd have you inscribe the symbol of Nalthal upon the back of the pendant.
Be an honor. All right, let's do this. Master craftswoman Luna at work.
With painstaking effort and unwavering focus, you engrave the symbol of the traders onto
the traders onto Tataru's necklace. Any who would behold it will surely know beyond a shadow of a doubt that its final flourish was produced by your heroic hand. Oh, I'm sure she will adore it. Our work is officially done. I just received word, Mistress Tataru. She should be arriving in Scholar's Harbor soon. Let's go meet her there. Tataru! I helped them make the necklace. I mean, I gathered all the parts of the necklace myself. They just put it together and then I engraved it. Feel like I did like at least 80% of the work. I wasn't expecting a personal escort from the docks, though I dare say I could grow accustomed to it. How was your time in Pakistan? Did you find it worthwhile? Yeah, they loved it. They came up with an idea. They want you to partner with them on making trinkets from Pakistan. So while they do have interest in our equipment, matters of recovery are their greater concern at the present. Recovery, yes, but also growth, which may lead to a lucrative opportunity for the boutique. If you'll permit me to suggest another new product, what if we offered handcrafts designed and produced by the people of Pakistan? Authentic works representative of Punish culture. For those of us living abroad, reminders of home would do wonders to ease feelings of estrangement, and for others, such pieces could be appreciated as beautiful works of art.
Our village is up to the task. You'll not be disappointed.
Don't doubt their conviction, Mistress Tataru. A product that embodies the Venerian spiritual beauty to be shared with the whole world? Why, the boutique should offer nothing less. Though we've made wonderful progress with our samples, I believe it's time for us to change of pace. And handcrafts born of the heartfelt desire to celebrate one's culture is bound to resonate with others. Given her eagerness, I presume Messiah intends to stay and help facilitate this new venture? What about you, Hishad? You felt the call to return to Thavnir rather more strongly, as I recall it.
Yes, well, after talking with everyone at home, I realized that living apart from them does not mean I must forsake my childhood dreams of service. I believe I can best serve my people by staying in Charlian and continuing to work at the boutique, if you'll have me.
With pleasure, Hishad. Mr. Tataru, if it would not be untold, I'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation for everything you've done for us. Not untold at all. Rest assured that I graciously accept all offerings of praise and adoration, especially ones as fine as this. But how weird, that sapphire looks remarkably like the one my... Luna, is this my mother's sapphire?
Look, I put a symbol on the back.
Yeah, hers now, so rightfully yours. Hers. It's really hers. Never in my life did I imagine I'd see this jewel again. Oh, it was part of a family heirloom. When my mother was married, she received it from her mother. Her eyes sparkled when she spoke of one day giving it to me. I'll never forget. But when Father's business failed, we lost everything, and that was the last I saw of it. Though your heirloom did not survive in its entirety, Master Pippin managed to recover the sapphire. From there, we collected parts from clients during sample deliveries and commissioned the necklace you now hold. Now that I think of it, Luna often did receive mysterious gifts on those visits. So, now that I think about it, Luna did often receive mysterious gifts on those visits. So that's what it was about. Time after time, I'm reminded of the fortune and coin, promises only a fraction of which wealth of friendship provides. When my family lost its last bill, I became the lapidary's apprentice. And that's how I met certain miner named Menphilia. That's the name I haven't heard in a while. We hit it off instantly, chatting every time she brought in gems for appraisal, and one day she came not with her usual haul, but with an invitation to join the Path of the 12. The rest, as they say, is history. One stupendous meeting that led to many others, that led to so many incredible adventures. That saw a poor little girl reunited with a priceless memento. Our teachings say that there's more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. But we never need suffer alone. And what's more beautiful than the bonds we share with others? Indeed, these connections that give meaning to our lives. Like, connections for which I'm grateful and thus compelled to advise that we return to the Argot. Our counter remains unmanned. We mustn't neglect our clients. Quite right. Quite right. Back to work, the lot of us. We've got new products to plan. Motherfucker, I do not work for you. I am your friend and at best business partner, not employee. All right, what else you got for me, lady? Luna, on behalf of the entire boutique, allow me to thank you for all you've done. I'm ashamed to admit our excitement to prepare Mistress Tataru's surprise. Vashrat and I failed to prepare something for you. And then there's Trials expansion. This shit is going downhill. Jesus Christ. And that sounds like a cue for Mistress Tataru. Or like disgruntled employee. Motherfucker, I'm not her employee. I refuse to be. very soon Luna here will no doubt embark on another journey to corners of the world unknown as she's wont to do. So, to wish you well in making new friends, and to remind you of those who will always hold you in their hearts, prepared a bespoke chocobo barding, crafted with love by one Tataru Taru. Dare say the boutique will be embarked upon its own adventure in the coming days. And with true adventure, irrevocably comes tribulation. But when your compassion, resourcefulness, and reliability, I have every confidence that we shall succeed in our respective endeavors. To ever higher returns of both coin and camaraderie. Oh, and don't think just because you're running off to the other side of the world that I don't intend to solicit your future involvement, Luna. Motherfucker, I am literally going to another continent for like an expansion. You won't escape me that easily. At some point, I'll clean up that inventory. Alright, so... So here... Do I have any... Yeah, let's take a look at what this barding looks like. Alright, sir, I've got a new barding for you. What barding was it? The Wayfarer's barding. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this. I feel like it's a very generic looking one. Not bad though. I feel like it very much blends in when you have a blue chocobo, because that is like the exact same blue that my chocobo is. feel like it's been a while since I've used the Far Eastern Barding. All right. I think that's probably good enough for today. I haven't been to the Free Company House for a little while. See if it's the same as it was last weekend. There we go. I immediately just ran straight off. Nope, didn't run on top of that. Alright. Good ending spot. You all have a good night. Peace.